Today topic is we're solving one problem, that is design of a simply supported beam of effective length is 1.5 meter. So it is a simply supported beam. Okay, the load is acting at the factored concentrated load of 360 kilonewton is acting at the midspan. Okay, so first you have to calculate the maximum moment occurs at the midpoint. So I will write that maximum moment occurs at midspan is, the formula for the simply supported is M equal to WL by 4. W is nothing but 360 kilonewton and L is the 1.5 meter by 4. So once if you solve this one, we will get 135 kilonewton meter. If you convert into the Newton meter means kilonewton to Newton means 10 power cube, meter to mm means 10 cube. So 135 into 10 power 6 Newton mm. Okay, this is the maximum moment occurs at the midspan. And next, you have to calculate the plastic section modulus required. We have one relation is, that is Fi into Zp by gamma m naught, that is m value. So from this, what is the Zp value? Zp equal to m into gamma m naught by Fi. M just now we calculated, we got 135. Okay, 135 into 10 power 6. Gamma m naught is the partial safety factor, 1.1 by Fi is the 250. So once if you solve this one, you will get the answer is 594.010 cube mm power cube. Yeah, from this data, the Zp value, we got this one. But the thing is that we have to take, now we have to select the suitable section. Now I taken a trial section is ISMB 300. Okay, now I will open IS 300 MB. Why? Because the Zp value is around 651.7 into 10 cube mm power cube. So if you observe here, I will show you the Zp value from where we will take. So if you open IS 800 code book, so in the page number 40, in the page number 139 and table number 46. So please look into this one. Here if you observe ISMB 300, okay. So up to here you see the width of the flange is 140, depth of the section is 300, and here if you observe the plastic modulus value is 651.74. So the Zp value is 651.74 of ISMB 300. The remaining is almost far away from these values, whatever we got Zp. So that's why we are taking ISMB 300. The Zp value is 651, as well as Ze value is 573.6. Here only it is showing here. And also, if you see the thickness of the web, the thickness of the web is 7.5 and thickness of the flange is 12.4 and width of the flange is 140 and depth of the flange is 300. So all the values are, we will take from the table number 46 of 139 code book. Okay, I will write here. So even though you will get in the steel table also, in page number 12, if you open the ISMB 300, you have all the values are there. Okay, 12 and 13 page number. Please look into this one. Okay, you will get all the values. The Zp and Ze values we will take only from the IS 800 only. So that's why I will write all those things now. Okay, yeah. So the overall depth for the ISMB 300, okay, the overall depth is 300 mm. For suppose if I draw a section, so the H is 300, and also width of the flange B equal to 140 mm, that is here 140 mm, and also thickness of the flange TF equal to 12.4 mm. This is the 12.4 and this one also 12.4. Okay. Now the depth of the web. So from the total height 300 minus you have to remove the thickness of the flange plus R1 value. Then you will get this depth of the web. That is 2 times the thickness of the flange here TF plus R1. It is not like this. This angle is it's like a curved shape. The real one is like this. So you have to remove this one, as well as this R1, as well as this R1. Okay. The 300 minus 2 into thickness of the flange is 12.4. R1 we taken from the table 14. You will get 247.2 mm. Okay. Next, thickness of the web. We will take from the table that is 7.5 mm. IZZ value they given 8603 into 10 power 4 mm power 4, and ZE value elastic section modulus is 573.6 into 10 cube mm power 4, and ZP value 651.7 into 10 power cube mm power 4. These values we taken from the table number 46 of IS 800 2007. The page number is 139. So all of you note down the page number is 139. So this is the given data of ISMB 300. Now let us take, or let us assume, the self weight of the beam is 0.452 kilonewton per meter. So actually how we will do means the self weight of the beam, once if you know all this one. So generally the self weight of the beam means area into density. So the area you have to calculate for this flange and web, then multiply with the steel density is 7850. You will get the self weight of that beam. Okay. But here you will assume directly that is 0.452 around this value. Okay. Even you can assume 0.45 or 0.5. Sometimes they given in the problem dead load, live load also. Once if they give the load, directly we will calculate from that load. Otherwise you will take the self weight, you have to take assume yourself. The factored weight. The factored weight means you have to multiply with the factor of safety of the self weight. You will get some value here. And also additional factor of movement. Additional factored movement due to self weight. That is nothing but 1.5 into W L square by H. Okay. 1.5 into W we got it, that is a 0.452 into L is 1.5. They given the effective length of the span or effective length of the beam or span of the beam by 8. So you will get here 0.190 kilonewton meter. This is the additional factored movement due to the self weight. Okay. Next, the total factored movement. M equal to 135, the moment whatever we got here previously. Now 0.190, this is nothing but the factored movement due to the self weight. So you will get 135.190 kilonewton meter. Okay. And next, we have to calculate the factored shear force due to the self weight. Factored shear force due to the self weight. The formula is 1.5 into WL by 2. 1.5 into W is a 0.492. Okay. And also L is the 1.5 by 2. So here you will get the answer is 0.554 kilonewton. This is the factored shear force due to the self weight. Now the total factored shear force, or suppose the shear, that is the W by 2 plus whatever we are doing here. Generally the load is acting 360. So general shear force is W by 2. So then what happens? I will write here. The total factored shear force on section is the load by 2, that is the shear force acting on one side, plus whatever we got due to the self weight, that is 0.554. You will get 180.554 kilonewton. Okay, this is up to the calculation of shear force as well as the bending moment. So once if it is finished, we will go for the section classification. Yeah. So how we will calculate the section classification? So there are class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4 sections are there, and you will find out those sections in table 2 of IS 800 2007. Now I will open that. Yeah, if you have the code book, please open the limiting width to the thickness ratio. In page number 18 it is available. So in the page number 18, if you see the limiting width to the thickness ratio, whatever it is showing here, okay, that is, if it is what we are taking, we are not taking any channel section, or we are not taking any web or edge section, we are taking general beam. So what happens, if you see here, you see the rolled section only we are taking. So at that time, first you have to calculate the limiting width to the thickness, that is B by TF. It should be, it is less than 9.4 epsilon. So you will get the section should be in plastic section. And also the axis, H by D by TW also, neutral axis at the mid depth. So it is also 84 point E. So you will check this one, how we will get the values, we will see now. Yeah. The conditions for that, first we will calculate the epsilon. The formula for this 250 by Fi. So Fi is 250 by 250, you will get the 1. But the overhang, whatever it may be, that is a B by 2, B value is the width of the plane by 2. That is
overhang
140 by 2. So 140 by 2 you will get here. Now the B by TF, first you have to calculate. B is 140 by 2. Thickness of the flange is 12.4. So you will get 5.64. Same like this, D by TW, that is a D we calculated 247.2. Okay. And also the overall depth D we calculated starting only. Thickness of the web is 7.5. You will get 32.96. So it is less than 9.4 epsilon and it is less than 84 epsilon. So whenever it is 94 epsilon means it is 1. So what happens? This value is 9.4, this value is 84. But the both whatever we got, B by TF and D by TW are less than 9.4 and 84. That's why if you observe the table number 2 of IS 800 2007 and which is available in page number 18, and it is satisfied this one, the class 1 section it is classified, that is a plastic section. So you will write here, it is classified as plastic section, that is a class 1 section. So like this you have to do the class 1 or class 2 section. Now we will calculate the shear capacity of the section. I will write the formula. The shear capacity of the section, that is the VD value is Fi by square root of 3 multiplied by 1 by gamma m naught multiplied by H into TW. Fi is 250 by root 3 1 by 1.1 multiplied by h is the height, overall depth 300 into thickness of the web is 7.5. Once if we calculated, if we solve this one, you will get 295.235 kilonewton. Okay, this is the values where we get the VD value. So generally the VD value, if it is V is greater than, we have to take the condition 0.6 VD or V is less than 0.6 VD. So now we got it the VD value. The section is whatever we are taking, the section is adequate to resist the shear or not. Okay. So 0.6 into VD equal to 0.6 into VD, we calculated 295.235 kilonewton. So we will get 177.145 kilonewton. So we calculated, so it is greater than 0.6 VD. The shear force, so whatever we calculated, it is greater than the value of VD, 0.6 into VD. So already we got it, that is the factored shear force, we got around 180.554. So it is greater than 0.6 VD. Okay, now by this condition, now open the page number 70 of IS 800 code book. I will write here. Now by using the page number 70 and clause number 9.2.2. Okay, by here we have to calculate the moment capacity of the section. When if it is, since V is greater than 0.6 VD, and also the category is a plastic category. So now I will open the IS 800 code book, page number 70 and clause number 9.2.2. Yeah, just now I opened IS 800 code book, and please go through the page number 70. On the page number 70, you will find out, you see, yeah, the plastic moment section. The MdV value is there. The formula is Md minus beta into Md minus MFD less than or equal to 1.2 ZeFi by gamma N. So they given clearly here, even they given beta value is 2V into Vd minus 1 whole square. Okay, as well as if you observe here, the MdV formula Ze into Fi by gamma m naught also is there, and for the combined formulas also they given here clearly. Okay, now we will solve by using this equation. Okay, in page number 70. Yes, the MdV value is Md minus beta into Md minus MFD less than or equal to 1.2 ZeF5 into 1 by gamma m naught. So what happens? Md equal to the value Zp into Fi 1 by gamma m naught less than or equal to 1.2 ZeFi into 1 by gamma m naught. So first we have to calculate the Md value. So from this, now we will start with the Zp into Fi by into 1 by gamma m naught. Okay. So Zp into Fi into 1 by gamma m naught. Zp we taken from the IS 800 code book table number 46, which is available in page number 139. Zp is the 651.7 into 10 cube. Fi is the 250. Gamma m naught is the 1.1. So you will get the answer 148.114 into 10 power 6 Newton mm. Okay. So next we will solve this one. What is that? 1.2 into Ze Fi into 1 by gamma m naught. So 1.2 into Ze is the 573.6 into 10 cube. Fi is the 250 into 1 by 1.1 is the partial safety factor. You will get the answer 156.436 into 10 power 6 Newton mm. So now the MD value, whichever is less value, is 148.114 into 10 power 6. Here, this value. This value is less than this value. Okay. Now we will calculate the beta value. That is 2V by VD minus 1 whole square. 2 into V we calculated, that is the total factored shear force on the section. We got 180.554 by VD is 295.235 minus 1 whole square. So we got the answer 0.05. Okay. Now it is a double symmetric section. That's why the MFD value, whatever the MFD value, it will be obtained from the table number 14. Okay. And this value we will know we have to take by using the KL by R value and also H by TF values. I will write again that one. So now we have to calculate the MFD. So for this purpose, first we have to solve the KL by R. L is the 1500. The total span, and R is the 28.4. I will get 52.8. And also H by TF. H is the overall depth 300 and thickness of the flange is 12.4. You will get 24.19. Now by using this one, you have to calculate the MFD. Okay. So for that MFD, first you have to calculate the FCD value. So the FCD value, how we will take. Now I will open the table number 14. Okay. And also 14 first I will open that. Then we will go for the next process. Yeah, in the IS 800 code book, if you open the table number 14, which is available clearly. Yeah, this one. Yeah, see, in this one now we are calculating the FCRB. So from this is FCRB means KL by R. First, the KL by R 5260 our values. So we got 52.8. And here H by TF value, how much we got? 24.19. That means it is available in 20 to 25 in between these two values, and here 50 to 60 values. Okay. For 2025, how many? What is the value here? This is 995.3, and for 25 951.7, and 726.4, and 684.6. So by using these two values, here in between 50 to 60, we need for the 52.8 the KL by R value. By H by TF, we got 24.9. Now you have to do the double integration, double interpolation here. I will write clearly for your better understanding. This is also very easiest way we will solve. Okay. The H by TF value, what we got, it is the 25. Our value is 24.19. Next, KL by R value is 50. Then they given 60. Our value is 52.8. Here for the 50, this value is 995.3. This value is 951.7. And again here 726.4. Here 7684.6. Okay. So if you observe here, now we need the value for this case, and we need the value for this case. So you have to do the double interpolation, sorry. So first we will calculate at X here, in between here, and also here Y, and also this is the point O. So for this case, you have to calculate the value. So first I will take the at X, this point. So what happens? Interpolation 995.3 minus whatever the values here, 24.19 minus 20 by 25 minus 20. I will write clearly. At X, the FCRB value is, that is the 995.3 minus 24.19 minus 20 by 25 minus 20, 995.3 minus 951.7. Like this, you have to calculate. You will get 958.7632. Okay. Next, at y value, the FCRB equal to 726.4 minus 24.19 minus 20 by 25 minus 20. Next 726.4 minus 685.6. So you will get the value is 691.37. Now you see here I got 958.76. Here I got 691.37. By using these two and this one, you will get the value at the point O. Okay, I will write that. At point O, 958.7632 minus 52.8 by 60 52.8 minus 50 by 60 minus 50 by into 958.76 minus 691.37. We will get around 883 value. So this is the interpolation. I think in mathematics you already learned this one, but again I am explaining, refreshing. So now we got the value is this value. Now by using the table number 13a. So by using table number 13a, again you have to do the interpolation to calculate the FCD. Okay, I will show you that page number 30. Yeah, in the 13a, the value we got 883. That means 800 to 900. The value is 204.5 and also remaining is 209.1. So like this it is there. For that only you have to do the interpolation. Okay, then only we will get the final answer here. So that is clearly I will write 204.5 plus 16 by 100. Actually it is not 16, it is 83 by 209.1 minus 204.1. So you will get 205.24. So now we have to calculate the MFD. That is FCD into A. FCD is just now we calculated 205.24. The area is we taken from the steel table of IS300, ISMB 300 section. The area is 5626. So we will get the answer is 1.154. Yeah. So here if you observe, the value is whatever we got. That is 1.154 into 10 power 6 Newton mm. So now you will substitute in the MdV formula all the values. Okay, 148, 114 into 10 power 6 minus 0.05. This is the beta. And again 148.114 into 10 power 6 minus 1.1/4 into 10 power 6. So finally you got 140.7 kilonewton meter, which is greater than 135.190 kilonewton meter. So in the MdV formula, simply we substituted. The MdV formula is here, I will show you that again. So in this formula, we substituted all the parameters. Okay, we got the answer. Now it is safe, hence it is okay to satisfy this one. Next, for this one, you have to calculate the maximum deflection value. That is, it is for simply supported, it is WL cube by 48 EI. W 360 into 10 cube newtons. L is a 1500, that is a 1.5 meter, and E is the 2 into 10 power 5, thanks more or less, and I is the 8603 into 10 power 4. We taken from the value in the code book. So you will get 1.68 mm, the final deflection. How the deflection criteria means, it is a length by overall depth 300. Okay, so 35 it is 5 mm, so which is less than 1.68, hence it is adequate. So we have to use ISMB 300 beam. So this is the solution for the beam problem.